Hi there. Before we actually get into this, I just need to quickly say this medical disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice and I take no responsibility for your medical well-being. I'm only passing on information and giving my opinion. If you are unwell, please seek qualified medical advice. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. Often, articles like this come up in the news saying that vitamin supplements can be bad for you. As this one says in its introductory paragraph, we dose up on antioxidants as if they are the elixir of life. At best, they are probably ineffective. At worst, they may just send you to an early grave. But is that really true? Well, there's this article on the Orthomolecular Medicine News Service from December 2019 titled, "No Deaths from Vitamins, None. Supplement Safety Confirmed by America's Largest Database." As it says, the 36th annual report from the American Association of Poison Control Centers shows 0 deaths from any vitamin. There were no deaths from any dietary mineral supplement, there were no fatalities from amino acids, and there were no deaths from herbs. Throughout the entire year, coast to coast across the entire USA, there was not one single death from a vitamin, mineral, or other nutritional supplement. If supplements are allegedly so dangerous as the FDA, the news media, and even some physicians still claim, then where are the bodies? But it's also interesting to look at this chart from ourworlddata.org showing global causes of death for 2017. Deaths from vitamin supplement overdoses did not even make it onto the chart, but deaths from nutritional deficiencies did. I know it's not very high up the list, but it still seems to suggest that you're more likely to die from a lack of nutrients than from too much. And you're more likely to die from nutritional deficiencies than from alcohol use disorders, drug use disorders, conflict, hepatitis, fire, poisoning, heat, terrorism, or natural disasters. But to be fair, this doesn't really give us the full picture. It's quite possible that some of these health problems at the top of the chart could be related to nutrient overdoses, but it's also possible that some of them could be related to nutrient deficiencies. So why don't we dig a bit further? Let's take the biggest killer, cardiovascular disease. In 2010 there was this study, Vitamin D Deficiency and Risk for Cardiovascular Disease. In its conclusion, it says, vitamin D insufficiency is very common in the United States and worldwide. Several recent epidemiologic studies have demonstrated a strong association between vitamin D insufficiency and risk of CVD, risk of diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. Several prospective studies have suggested that vitamin D deficiency predisposes individuals to increased risk of incident hypertension, IHD, sudden cardiac death, or heart failure. Put in plain English, that means you're more likely to have heart problems if you're low on vitamin D. And what about cancer, another big killer? Well, there's this article, Are Vitamin and Mineral Deficiencies a Major Cancer Risk? As it says, acute deficiencies of vitamins and minerals are rare in developed countries, but suboptimal nutrient intake, less than the recommended daily allowance, or RDA, is a widespread problem. Research indicates that considerable metabolic damage can still occur when nutrient intake levels fall below the RDA, even though they might not cause acute disease. Evidence indicates that deficiencies of iron and zinc and the vitamins folate, B12, B6 and C can cause DNA damage and lead to cancer. Reduced folate intake has been associated with cancer. Folate, B6 and B12 deficiencies cause the incorporation of deoxyuracyl into DNA, leading to DNA breakage and could promote tumorigenesis. Approaches to eliminating micronutrient deficiencies include improving diet, fortifying foods, and providing multivitamin and mineral supplements. Prevention strategies such as these could have a significant impact on cancer and public health, with minimal risk being involved. So basically, you're more likely to get cancer if you're deficient in iron, zinc, vitamin C or the B vitamins. So perhaps taking a multivitamin isn't such a bad idea after all. What about respiratory diseases and infections? Well, there's this study, Vitamin A Deficiency and the Lung. It says, according to the World Health Organization, vitamin A deficiency constitutes, with protein malnutrition, the most common nutritional disorder in the world. VAD is a significant public health problem affecting particularly children and women during pregnancy in developing nations. There is sufficient evidence to consider the vitamin A supplementation programs for at-risk populations with potentially important implications for global health policy and, in particular, for the prevention and therapy of several pulmonary diseases and retinoids as molecules with future therapeutic potential in the treatment of lung pathologies. Put simply, lack of vitamin A can give you lung problems. As for dementia, the website dementia.org has this article, Dementia from Nutritional Deficiencies. It says that you may be at greater risk of developing dementia if you are deficient in the B vitamins thiamine, vitamin B6 or vitamin B12. Diabetes is another one that can be related to a vitamin deficiency, according to this article that says that it can be caused by vitamin A deficiency. It says that removal of dietary vitamin A in mice led to beta cell loss. The researchers found that the mice unable to store vitamin A experienced beta cell death, meaning these mice were unable to produce insulin. So, even though nutritional deficiencies are not top of the list of causes of death, it's quite possible that nutritional deficiencies could have been a significant factor in some of the main causes of death. I'm not saying you shouldn't be sensible when taking vitamin supplements. It is possible to have too much of some nutrients, particularly the fat-soluble vitamins A, D and E. So do some research before you take any supplements. I'm just saying that the potential risks seem to be far overblown, and you're probably more likely to have health problems due to not enough nutrients rather than too much. I hope you found this video helpful or interesting. While you're here, I just wanted to take a moment to tell you about my Patreon page. I am passionate about health and well-being, and I really enjoy making videos to share helpful information with people. However, these videos do take time to make, so I was wondering if you would be able to help me to continue to make these videos by donating a small amount of money each month. At the time of making this video, I have 3 different membership levels available. For just $3 a month, you will get access to the private community on there, which I will be using to communicate and interact with my supporters. For $5 a month, you will also get the ability to vote on important decisions, such as which topics I should make videos about. And if you're feeling really generous, $10 a month will also get your name in the video credits as a special thank you for your kind support. If you are interested in helping, please visit patreon.com/supersimplehealth. Your donation will be much appreciated and will enable me to continue making these helpful videos. Thanks for watching, and I wish you the very best of health.